So Cal had a good drop off with his visual board.
Oh, yeah. Talk about that. So this is different than a vision board.
Yes.
You know,
this isn't like The Secret where you make a vision board.
Right. Hey, it's the one podcast you're going to listen to today that we're not going to talk about Will Smith. Pretty cool, huh?
Well, that was pretty crazy.
We're not talking about it.
Okay.
You know, it's rare that something happens and literally the entire world is talking about it. Like, it just seems anymore that, like, I compare this to the Super Bowl thing years and years ago. Janet Jackson and her shirt came off.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like...
Yeah.
There are those moments, those very rare moments where something happens and the entire world is talking about it. Like, people, there is a country right now being mercilessly bombed by a tyrant in Ukraine, and that has taken second story to this. It's crazy.
Well, that's sad, but
yeah. It's I can't believe. I mean, it's like unbelievable. Like, the entire world is talking about it.
Yeah. But we're not going to.
I was on LinkedIn this morning doing it. I mean, they have people that are like, I mean, it really is unbelievable. But hey, that's pop culture. That's what it's about, right?
Yep.
And by, I would say, tomorrow at lunch, nobody will even be thinking about this. Just watch. All right, I know you've got an update you want to get to real quick. We would love it if you went and checked out the products, nutrients we're using from Aspire Nutrition. You can go to dailyautism.com. Click the link. Those are the nutrients that now our whole family is utilizing. I do want to talk real quick about the BioClear. This is the daily detox. So Cal is not on this yet. I'm taking it because I was like, yeah, detox. That sounds pretty good. They do have a powder mix coming soon and an unflavored one.
Well, that's what we need.
Which is going to be aces for Cal. But I wanted to talk about this real quick because they did these clinical studies and they were talking about a daily broccoli sprout extract. It's a detox product. It improves social interactions and verbal communication and decreased abnormal behaviors. So the BioClear, the detox formula that I jumped on, has that daily broccoli sprout extract.
I love that.
Yes. So that is something I've been on now for 2 weeks. Feeling great, jumping out of bed, drinking more water. You know what's funny? I got on this detox. I'm actually drinking more water than I was, and I was already drinking a lot of water. So anytime you could drink more water, I think it's a great thing.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
you do about a gallon a day.
Yeah, and like yesterday I had like a gallon and a half. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, see the products we're taking, and again, the probiotics is where it all started with Cal, and we've seen just remarkable improvement in his tummy. How much did he eat yesterday? My goodness, the man was on a mission.
This kid wants to eat like 3 Uncrustables a day.
I know.
Plus other, I mean, 3 Uncrustables is a lot.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
And 2 in one sitting. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So we're just really happy he's eating more and more and more. That was a huge problem. Aspire Nutrition, again, their son was diagnosed just before their 3rd birthday. They started this nutrition company, and we're just thrilled at all the products. Again, dailyautism.com. Click the link, and if you have questions about the products from Aspire that we take, how we use them, feel free to send us a message.
So Cal had a good drop off with his visual board.
Oh, yeah. Talk about that. So this is different than a vision board.
Yes.
You know,
this isn't like The Secret where you make a vision board.
Right.
That book was good.
The book was good. The movie was good. That was kind of a... They had, remember that little movie they had?
Yeah, I don't remember the movie.
Yeah. It was like
that was a while ago.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a... I don't know. It's not a documentary, but it's like, you know...
A fast, yeah.
Yeah.
Not too long. Anyways, yes. So a lot of these visual boards are...
We're gonna
visual boards are made with Velcro. But his ABA therapist made one out of magnets, which is super cool. So she first did the 3 places he goes: the play place, which is his clinic, school, and home. So every day I can tell him where he's going. So I started last night and showed him this morning. First, you're going to the play place, then you're going home. And he understood it, and that's all he needed. So tomorrow he's going to school. So then I'll prepare him tonight, and then we'll do it in the morning. And then as time goes on, she said we'll add in more places, like the park or the kids' football games, the beach, and then we'll add in people.
Yeah.
Like today you're going to see, I don't know, your Aunt Megan. You know what I mean?
Sure. So it is it's a snapshot of his future.
Yeah,
but his
every day.
immediate future, like today. These are snapshots of what is going to happen today. It's very creative. I mean, it's a great idea from Lolo, his therapist.
Well, I think it was last week he was having meltdowns, and it all really was because of his schedule. He's just like confused, because one day he's going to the clinic, then school, clinic, school, and then he's staying home and doing ABA therapy on Fridays. So it's just kind of all over the place. So I think it's really good for him.
Sure. And even a day where, we may have to tackle something that he's not super excited about, like, I don't know, a doctor's appointment, something that, where you can just, his mind, the one thing we know, he will not forget once we show it to him that he's going to go. So the element of surprise, quick transition, hopefully is going to be decreased, a really bad reaction or a, meltdown to that. The hope is, okay, he'll consume it, he'll internalize it, therefore it won't be as like a shock, like, okay, we're getting in the car, we're going to the doctor, and then that could totally be a quick transition, and it could cause him, a moment of madness,
Yeah, and we can add in restaurants, like we're going to Mike's Pizza today,
Yep.
which will be great for him.
Yep.
But he's definitely not a kid like our other kids where you can say, hey, we're going to go to the beach today, and then change your mind.
Yeah.
There's no changing your mind.
Nope. Nope. But yeah, this will be good. And also like introducing new, maybe we're going to go to VIP Mexican.
Right, a new place or
on
something.
Indian Rocks. Yeah, so it's like, we're going to say we're going to a new restaurant, and then you could show him a picture of the restaurant, and so that way when he gets there, he sort of is somewhat aware. It won't feel like a
shock.
Yes.
I mean,
like a Will Smith to Chris Rock's face. It won't feel like that out of the blue and I promised I wouldn't talk about it, and there it was. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna set him up first. He's gonna have some. He's gonna feel like he's had some equity in this experience, that he's already
like
knows about
it,
familiar with it. You know what I mean? So I actually thought for adults, like maybe we should do this and make it like a really responsible board. Like, get up and then there's like a picture of the gym, and then there's like a picture of a salad. And then there's like a picture of meditating, and then there's a picture of a gallon of water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's almost like, oh, I'm going to make responsible choices today. Nowhere in there is there a picture of like a bucket of beer. Nowhere. Where I'm not envisioning that not happening.
Yeah. Well, maybe some people need that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
maybe us. Maybe we are those people.
Well, a lot of stuff with him and autism is it's step by step. Step by step being taught something.
Oh, now that song's going to be in my head all day. Wish you wouldn't have said that.
Step by step.
Yep. Is that New Kids on the Block?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
My dad has a video of me singing it when I was like 8 years old.
Where is that video? We need that immediately. Where is it?
Oh, my God. You're going to make me choke.
Where is that video, and how much does it cost to get into my phone?
Stop it. No, I mean, teaching him step by step. I mean, he's had to learn how to get dressed step by step, learning how to eat with a fork or spoon, So I think I'm really excited about the board.
Yeah.
Because that was a very easy drop off.
Yes.
And he was happy.
And it's a visual board, not a vision board, right?
Visual board, yeah.
Yeah. I remember years ago, I interviewed Jordan Sparks. Do you remember her?
Yeah.
She won American Idol.
Yeah.
And we interviewed her the next morning. Back in the day, the way that worked is you'd win American Idol, and the next morning, the winners would get up. And they literally had a radio circuit they had to do. They went on like the top 30 radio markets in the country all the next morning.
Wow.
You only had like 7 minutes to interview him. And she was the first person I ever heard talk about a vision board. My God, on that board, she actually had that she would win American Idol. She had
I remember that,
a picture of her, and I don't know how she exactly did. I remember seeing the board because she posted it. And then she's got a picture of this house that she wound up buying a house that was almost identical. That was on her board. Yeah, it was really crazy. That was my first experience with a vision board.
Yeah.
Was talking to her and her saying like, because the big, was like, oh, you must be shocked, everything. She's like, actually, I kind of already laid this out. She's like, this was just, it was just the journey to get there, but I already knew this would happen. And just the way she said it, I was like, this is incredible. Like, she was like, oh, I'm grateful for the experience. She said, but I just knew that this would happen. I had already planned, I this was something expected of me. And I was like, well done.
People do that.
People do that.
Yeah.
You can will it. Just will it to happen.
Yeah.
I've actually done that before. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. I've actually done it before. I have willed something to happen. It was great, and it happened.
Good.
I mean, I just did it. And I mean, it's just, it really is, the power is incredible when you just totally let yourself be vulnerable to this process, it's going to take over, and you know the end result. It's really unbelievable.
It's cool. I believe you can do that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
I've done it. I can't even explain it, but I've done it. So
Well, good.
yeah, thank
Glad
you.
it worked out for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. It kind of worked out for you too, but it's another story for another day.
Really?
Yeah. So
Well, I'm interested.
yeah. I read this. I read this thing, and I just real quick for business owners out there, entrepreneurs and stuff. There are certain tax breaks, grants, and everything. If you can explore hiring, we talk a lot about hiring because like our son Tyler, I mean, he's like going to jump in the job force in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
He's in high school now. And then we talk about, kids with autism and getting jobs and stuff like that. Publix here does a great job with hiring kids with special needs.
Right.
A really good job. But even small business, there are a bunch of tax breaks I was reading about yesterday, and even some grants and stuff. If you have opportunities and have the right business conditions for somebody with special needs, there are some really good opportunities that you can explore in the tax system and grants and stuff like that. And I just want to throw it out there. I know we have some business owners that listen to this, so it might be very beneficial for your business while also obviously doing a really super awesome thing for the community and families with special needs. So there's opportunities out there. I don't want to get into them all specifically. It's a lot of tax mumbo jumbo, which I find extremely boring, but nonetheless beneficial in all kinds of different ways. So I would just encourage you to explore that. I mean, call your accountant, and just say, hey, what are my options? And maybe create a couple of positions that might be sensible for your business and the productivity of your business, but also so cool for these families and kids.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there.
Good.
I feel like a lot of people don't know. I didn't know that, but I feel like there's also businesses where, you know what, we might have something that makes sense and could really help a family. It's part of a transition into the workforce and quote unquote the real world, whatever the hell that is anymore. I have no idea. And maybe the idea is we should just be running away from the real world anymore. But anyway, I think a good opportunity for everybody if you're a small business owner or even thinking about doing a small business. So I think it's cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's very nice, but also people do need that tax break too.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's just a sensible option for everybody. So I think it's super cool. Are we done? Because I know you want. You're going to the gym, heavy weights today. Yep.
I'm doing a hour of weights and then 40 minutes of yoga and Pilates.
Yeah.
I love it.
That means tonight you're going to be you're going to be like a sack of potatoes. That happened to you one night. You did your thing. You literally imagine a huge sack of potatoes and just dropping it on the floor.
Yeah, I told you. I was like, I'm done. I can't take it anymore.
Oh yeah,
my body is repairing itself.
She laid there. She's just looking up at the sky. She's like, I'm done. My body's working so hard to repair itself. I literally can't move. I'm like, do I need to call 911? Is everything okay?
Well, you got this weighted vest, and we did Magnifico. That's what we call it.
That's a workout on YouTube
It's the day 18 Zeus that we were talking about on YouTube. But you got this weighted vest, 12 pounds on your back. You did half the workout with it yesterday. Then I did half the workout with it. That is kind of dumb doing burpees with this 12-pound weight on your back because it's also bouncing off.
It's also kind of awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
It is awesome, but I'm like, we should secure it better next time because I'm 12 pounds pounding on my back as I do a burpee.
Yeah, well,
but my back's sore today.
You didn't adjust it, so I fit it for me.
It wasn't bouncing for you?
Not really.
Oh.
Maybe just a little bit. But for you, you're smaller, so it obviously had some more wiggle room.
Yeah, but let me tell you what. Do a push-up with that. Holy moly.
Dog, it's the real deal, legit. It's funny. This is the thing. I honestly believe this, getting into a rhythm. Life is about rhythms, right? It's your heartbeat has a rhythm. The way you breathe, there's actually a rhythm to it.
Right.
And some people call it a vibration because I think that sounds more unicorny and spiritual, and that's fine too. But when you start, for instance, we get the Aspire Nutrition, the nutrients and stuff, and we're reading about, a premium grade and the difference between high grade stuff to lower grade stuff and this and that. And then it's then you start doing probiotics and multis and detoxes and the broccoli stuff I was talking about. Then you start drinking more water. Then you start doing different workouts, heavier weights. Now we're buying weighted vests, for God's sake. But that's the rhythm. So you one healthy thing leads to another healthy thing.
Right.
And then we create another challenge for ourselves, and then this and that. And you know what I'm saying? And it's good.
It's really good.
Like, it just kind of keeps going. It's sort of like, are you up for the challenge? Like, what can you do next? Like, I was doing all these workouts, and I really like them. Like, it's fun. I mean, I do, something every day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? Then I'm like, well, how can I make it harder? I want to get more out of it. I mean, I'm there doing the work anyway. How can I intensify it? Oh, I know. I'll go on Amazon and buy a weighted vest and do everything I'm doing and just add 12 pounds. And like, my goal is to get to a 20-pound weighted vest. Like, for instance, I think I might do it today. I think I'm going to go to the beach and literally walk like 4 or 5 miles with this vest on. I was reading, like, walking in the sand is a crazy workout for your body. And we do it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we take a morning walk down on the beach. Dude, the next day our backs are so stiff just because of the balance and everything. Like, it's literally a workout.
Yeah, you can feel it for
Well,
sure.
I'm going to do it with a 12-pound vest and then see how that feels.
Well, it's good to challenge your body.
I think so, but it's like you've got to start doing this, and then you do that, and then you do this, and then you do that. And once you get in that rhythm, like you start beating to that rhythm,
right?
Then it sort of just keeps going.
I love it.
Yeah.
Positivity.
So, I mean, it is. I don't even think it's positivity. I think it's honestly, like, when this rhythm just takes over, it just keeps going. But it's like you've got to, like, the first domino has to fall.
Right.
And then you've got to kind of let yourself be open to the second, third, fourth, whatever. And it's all this different thing. It's working out, it's nutrition, it's diet, it's sort of peace of mind, all that stuff. But it just, this is so much easier. People want to complicate it, It's like, but this is really so much easier, just, the fitness game than people want to believe.
Right.
It really is. I mean, it's...
Yeah, and start with a walk.
Yeah. I mean, you've got a brain between your ears. Use it. It's very easy, these choices, and it really is. And, my God, the things you can do for your body, 20 or 30 minutes a day. I mean, if you don't have time to take a couple-hour beach walk, I get it. But you got 20, 30, 40 minutes to bust your body down.
It's good.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. All right. If you want to know what our weighted vest is, you can send us a message. I think it was like $35. It's awesome too.
Well, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, it's awesome, and I'm feeling it today. But I'm happy about it.
I know. I feel it too.
All right. I think we're done. Today starts our crazy schedule with sports for, I don't know, the rest of our life. By the way, shout out to my daughters yesterday. They had a big football game yesterday. Our daughter Charlie, our oldest daughter, is quarterback. She tossed 4 touchdowns, and our younger daughter Austin, they play on the same team, which is so cool. They don't love it sometimes. I love it. I just think it's so cool. She had 7 touchdowns yesterday. So shout out to them. They had 11 touchdowns between the two of them. I know I'm bragging. Proud dad moment. I mean, how many times in life can you say your daughters played on the same flag football team and racked up 11 tutties?
I
wow,
know. It's awesome.
Yes.
They're doing good.
I was living on that high all day yesterday.
Aw.
I'm like, let's go. All right, you ready? Good luck on your workout today.
Thank you.
Are you going to take the weighted vest to the gym?
No. No, but I'll do a beach walk with it.
No, well, we only have one, so it's. Like
I know that.
Oh, I guess I could walk half, and you could walk half.
Yeah,
we could do that.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that instead of your workout?
No, I have to go to the gym.
Oh, okay. So
a different day.
A different day.
Yes.
All right. Cheers, everybody. We out.